You told me you believe in something, and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Well, colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild.
Welcome back to another morning skate show with Hockey Coach Giroux. Coach Frenchy is our clip for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. Yeah, because some of you is going to be at the jail tonight. It was an excited game, honestly. Maybe one of the best games for me about during the playoff, at least for the East Conference, because it was really tight, both teams. It was very close, and they back and forth. So it'll be really, it was fun to watch. Honestly, I'm talking about the game between the New York Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Like we do at the beginning of the show, before we welcome everybody, we want to bring you, first of all, if you are hungry, we have already Mr. The little bit one is already on the road right now. Delivery some food. If you want some food, you don't hesitate to call us. Speedy is already on the right. Everything on that. And then at the beginning of the show, we always go with what we have to talk about today on the menu. And we have a couple of recipes because on the Friday Talking Point, it's going to talk about the game between the New York Rangers and Tampa Bay Lightning. Can the Rangers do it again? What are you talking about? They did happening. They did the same thing with Pittsburgh, right? They was faced to elimination. They get out. They found a way to come back. It was the same thing also the last series, and they come back with another W. And then now they face to elimination. Can they go on the road? Beat the Tampa Bay Lightning? That's something we want to figure out for sure. Avalanche are ready for the final Stanley Cup. I'm going to take a couple of updates over there. A couple of injuries right now look good, better over there. The NHL coaches carousel is continuous around the league. We're going to talk about also with that, the trade bait. We're going to mention a little bit, guys, about the trade bait, what's going on. And at the end of the show, of course, 3 questions under, over, and exact. We'll see who is going to win today. And then what happening at 11 o'clock today, Coach? Of course, I did my daily abs news. And today I'm talking about who the next captain. Who would you like to select between 6 players? I mentioned about that one over there. Inside the video, we always talk about the NHL Draft 22 prospect. Today is about Jimmy Snuggerud for the team USA U18. Player maybe the Montreal Canadiens should take a look about him during the selection of 26. I'm talking about, of course, the 26th overall pick for the Montreal Canadiens. And I don't know why, but I'm not there. I'm supposed to be there. There we go. I'm here. And then finally, I start a new trade bait inside this video now. Every day I'm going to mention, do Montreal should deck 1 players. Today I'm talking about Ville Husso on the UFA goaltender. If Carey Price get retired, or he's never coming back, do the Montreal looking or maybe add a new goaltender, or you're happy to go with Jake Allen and also Montembeault. That's something we talk about during that video. And the Montreal Canadiens hire a new person inside their organization. You're going to find out inside that video. So that's all happening to me. So I'm a rock and roll the Friday today. Of course, I'm working on to make that video. Here we go. We have a few people in the house. We welcome everybody. Thanks to be part of the Morning Skate Show. It's Friday, June 10, 2022. Well, it's Friday. It's a beautiful day because we are ready for the rock and roll the weekend. If you live in Canada, that's starting to get a summer. I'm sure they smell the summer over there. And hopefully you have a beautiful weather. It's coming on your direction for the next couple of weeks in Canada and also in Finland like Yamo. Because Yamo, summer is very short, like in Canada too. So hopefully you guys, you're ready to rock and roll over there. And Mr. Jose Duarte, directly for the North Upstate New York, the moderator of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Back with us today, Mr. Jose Duarte. Welcome back. And the house. Our friend directly from Seattle area in Olympia, Washington State, is back with us today. Mr. Duda, back in the house. Our friend for Connecticut State, he's back with us. One of the best, honestly, it was at the beginning of the Hockey Nation Live Show 2 years ago, almost 2 years now. We are about 2 months before we celebrate 2 years with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Don't miss that show. If I'm in Thailand, I don't know how I can do it, but that's another subject. NHL Hockey News Report is in the house today. Thanks, NHL, to be with us. We are about 150 subscribers, by the way, to reach the 5,000. And we are about 57,000 viewers to reach the 1 million viewers. So it'd be great if I can match up the subscriber 5,000, the 1 million viewers at the same time. And we also did a milestone yesterday or today before, the June 8, we create 2,000 video uploading inside that channel in 2 years. 2,000. So if you split 2,000 divide by almost 22 months, that give you 100 videos per month. Maybe not. 10 video per month. No, it's like 20 months. Yeah, it's like geez, coach. 100 video per month. Here we go. Coach is behind everything right now. What's going on with him? Miss Kelly in the house. Welcome back, Miss Kelly. Directly from Ontario. NHL, yeah, I'm excited today, so I don't know. I feel great about that. Insider, the Hockey Nation Live Show, back with all the stat update. Everything's going around in the world, the weather, the sport, the baseball, hockey, golf, whatever it is. Mr. RJ Calabro back in the house tonight. And we have our friend, Mr. Hacker, is with us today. Mr. B is with the Hockey Nation Live Show in the house today. Welcome back. Coach Shea, want to take the Richardson spot? No, NHL. I think I'm done with coaching anymore. I prefer to do the Hockey Nation Live Show and traveling around the world. NHL, that's my next journey in my life. I don't know how long, but we're going to do that. And we have Mr. William McClary back in the house today. William, thanks for being a part of the show today. Colorado, you are so right about Colorado outmatching. Thank you, William. I think so. I think right now we see what's happening, but Colorado is fit very well right now to go all the way. But it's not over until it's over. But, you know, people asking me, do you want Tampa Rangers? I think I want Tampa at the final. No, I love the Rangers, but I feel like if Tampa Bay go all the way at least to the final, that would give them anyway a great team. Almost repeat 3 times, and we see they can beat the Tampa Bay at the Colorado. But I think right now the Rangers are going to be so tired at the final Stanley Cup at some point. It's going to be maybe one way at anything else. I think Tampa Bay is going to give more a really big challenge for the Colorado Avalanche for sure, and the Colorado is going to have a great big challenge also for the Tampa Bay. So hopefully we'll see what's happening for the next couple of days. Jose Duarte, I have a question. Coach, is that you're skating around your fast? Is it as skating around your fast? On this show, on this one, no. And the guy skating on the warm-up show, it's me, but not on that one over there. That was a practice or something happening. Kelly Andrews, 9 time. I did not do the standing today yet, Kelly, but I think he's getting there for the 9th time for sure. The leaderboard is getting closer at some point. The Oilers, I believe the same is true. Tampa Bay is that much better than New York Rangers. I think it becomes Tampa Bay a match of more like the experience play a big factor on that series. If you look about this game yesterday, I was I got all the comments after the game, guys. A lot of fans for the Tampa Bay show up after the game, and then they talk about the game, and then they go anyway. But my point to you, William, is this part. I was trying to figure out this morning, what they look like in live, or what they look like the Tampa Bay. And the Tampa Bay, they look like a boxer. So what do you do, the boxer? Remember, some boxer, they will just get hit, and they get hit every round. And they're losing their round 1, 2, 3, 4. They're hanging there 5, 6, 7. And then they starting to go back again 8, 9, 10. And then the 11, 12, where is the end of the game, they just knock you down. And because now they feel they control the match completely. And that's what Tampa Bay does. It's exactly like a match, a boxing match. They let the opponent get tired at the beginning of the match, and then they're hanging there with the opponent boxer for the middle of the ring, the round of the match. And then at the end, that's why they step up, and then from the a jab, uppercut, and then they just gave an amazing right jab and you on the face, and then they knock out. And that's what they do all the time right now. They are in control about the game. They are in charge about the game. They manipulate this game the way they want it. That's called, I put the Tampa Bay ways, where it's really that way, their way. It's not other team can make the pace of the game. It's a Tampa Bay get the game of their pace, and then if ever it's not their way, they control, they readjust what's going on in front of them. So, example, if they go to a boxing match and they fight every day against a right boxer, now they met a left boxer. Now the jab's not coming to the same side, right? But what are you going to do? They go to readjust. You say, okay, all right, let's go now from the left side. Let's go. Come on, bring it on. Let's go. Hip. All right, no big deal. One more. And then they're going to readjust, and then they're going to find a way. And then after that, they're going to explode with a knockout at the end. I don't know what's coming from. If you're asking me, Coach, are you going to talk about Butter Bean this morning? I said, no. It just came at the last minute and when William asked this question. So I'm sorry about that. I just love this show in the morning, guys. We have no script about this show. I put on my this site, guys, the menu of the day, but I flip up and down. We have no script here. We just go the flow we want to go, and that's the beauty of the morning show about what we do every single day. I'm able to stripe pizza for lunch in Yak. Mr. Renault, welcome aboard. If the Rangers resign, she's again to a big save with the championship window closed due to the cap limit. First of all, he is signed for 3 more years, Renault. So they're not going to resign him before that one over there. And we'll see what they look like in 3 years. But honestly, Vasilevsky is a 9.5, and he's the best goaltender in NHL. So expect Chesterkin at that moment in 3 years, the salary cap should be about $90 million, $94 million. Because in the next 2 years, they're going increasing for 1 year, $1 million. And there was expect from the projection of what they are thinking about the salary cap, and 26, 27, 22, 25, 26, increasing to $4 or $5 million. So if you think about this, Renaud, it could become the really $11 million, between $10 to $11 million for Chesterkin, if he is really the number 1 goaltender in NHL. About that one over there. Mr. Alexis Dubuc, the scout, is in the house. Welcome aboard. Emile, salut mon Emile, bienvenue dans la Hockey Nation Live Show. Emile, avec ton ami Alexis, j'espère que vous passez une très belle journée ensemble à l'école, ou peu importe où vous êtes. Coach, does Dawson Mercer receive a B or higher from coach's grading system for his rookie year? He had a pretty good, Renault, a pretty good year. He is definitely have an opportunity over there between play top 6, a couple of minutes on power play, if you know that. Now, he can handle in the top 6, I think so. He was, an 18, 19 overall pick, I believe, Mercer. So it was a great pick for them. And he showed what kind of player he can be for sure. And I wouldn't be surprised he become a regular 20, 25 goal per year, Renault. And 60 points per year at some point for Dawson Mercer. It's a player they did a really good job to recruit to draft Dawson Mercer. Mr. Cat in the house. That's a good take on the Rangers and Tampa Bay. Otherwise, thanks so much, Mr. Aka. It's just going to steal the next game. He can. You know what I mean? Like, if one goaltender can do it, he did it in the past, right? And let's see, he steal the game, right? The way the Rangers play right now, they almost like they have to shut down completely Tampa Bay. The Rangers lost their offensive side, so you have to be an amazing, great game over there. And the Rangers they score 1 goal per game the last 2 games. And until they cannot score 3 goals per game, they cannot beat Tampa Bay. It would take more than 2 goals to beat them. And would be interesting. But right now, if you're asking me what you think about Game 6, at that moment, I already believe Tampa Bay have a big advantage over the New York Rangers. So we'll see how they look like. I feel the Rangers are dead, really tired. They're really, really tired. I feel the same way when the Edmonton faced Colorado. After game number 2 and Colorado, I feel that team was done. Like I feel it. They have nothing else in the tank, and they reached their limits. That's what I feel about the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers, they did everything they could, but it's not good enough to beat Tampa Bay. And when we're going to get out of this series, we're going to always remember game number 3, when they scored a goal at the last 30 seconds by Audrey Ballat. And that changed the momentum of the series, and that changed completely. Rangers win this game, Rangers win that series. Tampa Bay save, survive, and they turn around that series. Could be a 4th straight game after that. And every series, they have a momentum of the game, of the series happening, and then you reflect and say, oh, see that one over there? That's happening. So will be interesting for sure about this one, Kelly. If Tampa Bay advance, I will pick Colorado every single game. Kelly, listen, ENORTAP. ENORTAP again, he strike again last night. Tampa Bay, and he said 3-1. I'm telling you right now, guys, ENORTAP is the king of the prediction. You should follow ENORTAP every single day. Free balling for Cat. Jose, a good analogy. Coach, you're welcome, Jose. Marcel progression is good, very good, François. First of all, François, welcome in the house. Yamo Martanen, welcome back in the house. Another member of the Hockey Nation Show, Mr. Matthew SLATER, in the house this morning. Matt. Ranger or Burn. Yeah, François, I agree with you about this. John Gregor, welcome back in the house from Massachusetts. You're welcome, NHL. We just tried to hurt Palat at the end. It was discussing Palat is nowhere near being a cheap player. At the end of the game, François, are you talking about Lafrenière, Stamkos, and I'm talking about this. Here we go. I don't know, François. Are you talking about the scrum at the end of the game, or are you talking about Druba with Palat in front of the bench? Are we interesting? So that's something we can talk about this for sure. About NHL. Thank you. Renaud, do the Rangers have any player they can eject into the lineup for youth speed? I like Ryan Reese, but it's not good enough there. At that moment, Renaud, not. Like, if you talk about what they have right now, no. They don't have anybody right now to carry on. You know, of course, they have Han, Mickey, in the lineup. You know, they play with them all year long, but they removed Reeves last night. They did the best they can, and but they don't have anything else. They have a couple of good prospects again. They have Jones coming, and they have also Hoffman is coming for New York Rangers, and we don't talk about Grazov, another one in KHL. So the Rangers still have a lot of good prospects in their club farm for sure. Peter August, welcome aboard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Rangers out because of $6 a gallon. Yeah, there's a flying elbow. That's interesting, François. And I and I don't want to start controversy here, and I don't want you thinking, Coach is crazy. All right? And I want to be understanding this way over there. And I can understand the fans of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I can understand the people in and hockey and the fans, everything like that. And I cannot show the video here of what happened yesterday. So during the game yesterday, the Pallets coming to the blue line, and he tried to come with the puck, and they have an offside at the blue line. At the same time he's coming to the blue line, he saw Trouba is coming. Trouba is coming him to hit Pallat straight to him. All right? Pallat ducks at the end. Trouba is coming to him. But because Pallat fall or ducks, Pallat, Trouba go over him. Like, not over him, but he missed him. And when he missed him, he was coming to hit him with the shoulder and the elbow, right? And because he missed Pallat, the elbow get out of the body of Trouba. And now everybody in hockey, many of them, the fans, a lot of them talk about Trouba try to hit Pallat with the elbow and the head, everything like that. If you play hockey, right, and you coming to me, you coming with a puck, I'm a defenseman, but I'm going to charge you with my shoulder and my elbow at the same time and my body like this. You're coming to me and I'm going to hit you this way. All right? So I'm going to check this over there. But if you're coming to me and you'd go down, but me, because you go down, I'm going to push my body on you. If you don't have anything in front of me, my first action is going to push my arm up straight to protect, to fall down. I'm not going to go here and lock my shoulder and fall face down. My point I want to try to explain to you is because he go in the nowhere Trouba, he completely missed Pallat. Of course, the elbow is going to be out. But I can guarantee you that if it was a contact face to face, the elbow will not be out this way on the face to Pallat because he was expecting to hit him with the shoulder. That's my explanation for that contact over there. Now, you can go to your direction and your opinion. I all respect your opinion about that. But I can guarantee you that he was not targeting Pallat with the elbow up. If you watch the replay, you're going to see he's coming here. And then at the end, he's going up. Because he have nobody in front of him. And for protection self, I've been there. I play hockey. And I'm thinking of that. A hockey player would tell you, wait a minute, this was not a elbow that tried to hit the head at the beginning of his first action. It's during the movement of the action make Trouba look bad about that one there. Benefit of doubt? Of course. But if you play hockey and you go in the corner, I'm telling you right now, if you don't hit someone, your elbow is going to be out at the end most of the time. It's just a normal reaction if you hit nothing in front of you. It's the same way, guys. If I'm coming, right, and then you have nothing in front of me, I'm going to protect myself, right? We're going to say to the players, hey, bring your hands up. Bring your hands up. If you go in the corner, be sure you protect first the board. And the same way happening yesterday. That's my perception of what I saw yesterday. So that could be another way. I understand that one over there. But again, that's what I see about that trip over there yesterday, about that one over there. Flying elbow, François said, all right. Should the Rangers coach get the lion's share of blame for his team for love his Tampa Bay's roster is perfect on paper? Not allowed Renault. Yeah, nothing to blame here. It's a great, great year for them. They start with nothing. That team was not in the playoff before that. To reach where they at, they have nothing to blame here. It's just get out here, what we learn, you get more experience, that team's getting now on the right direction. Exactly what Tampa Bay was in the past. So I would not say anything negativity about that. Can they reviewing the playoff series if they lose? Said, oh, maybe we should do this, we should do that. Possible. But to blame anybody, I don't think so. That would be the case for that one. Would you trade Lafreniere French right straight up? No, Renault. About this one over there. Renault. About Lafreniere for Shane Wright. I'm doing the best I can, Peter. Yourself. Trouba attempt to make it a hit on Palat was legit. It could have been a changing moment in the game, Peter said. About that hit, Trouba is a 30-player cat. Body checking Aloué in NHL, Peter. Thanks, coach. Only saw the elbow flying at the last moment. Did not see what happened before. But again, Francois, it's not again you. And I don't want you guys thinking it's... I always respect your opinion. That's the first thing I do here. It's like I respect each one of you here. And I don't want to hear that chat here become a bullying place where the fans go against each other every time. That my point I try here is always to give you another perspective of what's going on. That's it. I will be wrong, but I want to show something you maybe not think about. Oh, I never thought that way. That's what I try to do, some search all the day, and I'm trying to get news and try to get a data, and I try to listening someone, and someone's better, and to kids. So, you know what? If I have to sharing this with my people, that's the way I would present another way. And then you can take, and then you can thinking, coach was wrong, and I'll be okay. Nothing wrong there. I just try to see another way of the game, because I always believe me, when I go to hockey game, right? And I'm sitting in the stand, and I go with friends or with people, and they see the game they see the game with their eyes, but me, I see the game with another kind of pair of the eyes and the game. I'm differently at what you see. I don't know why, but the people tell me, and I say, yeah, but did you see that? He said, no, because I see the game differently at what the people see normally. So that's what I try to bring here. But I really expect everybody here for sure. He was going to fly for a by-no. The best part of the last night game was Lafreniere taking on Stamkos. He throwing him like a doll. At the end of the game, Renault said, hurt himself is such a dirty player. Renault, I did not, someone said they saw Trump spit on him. He did not notice anything in the replay. Someone talked about this yesterday. Someone bring that idea about Stamkos spit on someone at the end. Someone said, I saw the replay, but I didn't see it aloud. I did not see it. So I cannot judge something I did not see. It would be very bad for me. But I heard that one over there, Mr. B, if it's happening or not. So I don't know. Some fans just saw the end is looking. Yeah, Francois, it looked ugly, by the way. It looked not good. Francois, you're absolutely right about that one over there. About that one. What he was, his skill one, he elbow Crosby. Cat, I don't have the replay in front of you again. But again, if you see that play again, Cat, the NHL did suspend Trouba because his elbow on Crosby or not. That's why I have to look about this. He's not a dirty player, but he check is Aloué. You know, Peter, the people like Cat right now, he's talk that way, and I can understand maybe Cat that way, but I will say to you, Peter, he hit right now, Trouba, he hit exactly like Scott Stevens in the past. That's how he is right now, Trouba. He's at the limit of everything, but he's always, most of the time, legal at what he does. And Scott Stevens, he was like that. And I know said Trouba, he is a type of player like Scott Stevens, because Stevens was so much better. But physically, when he hit, that's the same kind of lit like Stevens did all the time. Mr. Frank Salazar, where have you been, Mr. Frankie? Did you travel around the world, Frank? That's why Trouba is the 30 plus fans. Peter, let's go get your eye check and buy a hockey rule book. Kat, I will ask you, please. I know you're good here, but respect other opinion for other people. I just mentioned this 3 minutes ago. You can have different opinion for everybody else, but why to express your feeling to someone see the game differently like you see? If you tell me Stenko is a great hockey player, and I'm telling you right now, Stenko is not a great hockey player, but respect my opinion. I respect your opinion. That's exactly I just mentioned to you, Kat, before that over there. That's exactly I ask you. Respect the opinion to other people and the chat here. That's the only thing we ask you to do that. If you are not agree, you don't take you don't jump in at the person said something. You just said, hey, I'm not agree. For me, Trouba is a 30 players. But you cannot tell someone, check your eyes, or you're a bad person, everything like that. You have to respect other people and that one over there. And then take your own opinion, and I would take my own opinion. But you cannot be here and to blame someone else. It's about respect. And that's the beauty of to be a good fans, hockey fans. And individual. Look last night what happening after the game at the Madison Square Garden. A guy beat someone after the game. And now he got arrested by the NYPD. What's the point behind that? It just doesn't make sense to me, right? And it's not only in sport. Politically, it's the same thing, and I can go all the way. For me, that's something you have to respect other people, for sure. So, Blackhawks need to trade the DeBrincat to start building a young talent team. What do you see the DeBrincat, the snubber going coach? It's really strange, that story, Matthews, about this one over there. They start to trade AGL at the trade deadline. They maybe trade one of the most popular players inside that team over there, as on the ice, in the locker room, and the fans. Why are you going to trade a 23 years old, score 40 goals per year, but you're going to keep Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews? Why are you going to put the money on Zev Jones at 26 years old, and you have a really bad trade around? If you want to rebuild, who do you rebuild? Do you rebuild with DeBrincat or not? You can get a minimum 6 players with both Kane and Toews on the market. Prospect, draft pick, players. And I don't want to tell you who they are, whatever it is. 6 of them. That's rebuild. But why are you going to lose a 40 goal per season? Right? If you get the DeBrincat, you're going to get at least 2 first-round picks, a top young 20 years old prospect, right? And then you're going to have maybe another players. That's who you get in return for the DeBrincat. Who can get one? I'm not sure who. But I think they make a mistake to do that. Now, if they trade all those 3 players, that makes sense to me. Now they're going to get about 10 new prospects, everything like that. They're going to get Connor Bedard, and they're going to rebuild Chicago like they did 15 years ago with Toews and, of course, Kane. But until then, I'm really surprised they mentioned the DeBrincat before they trade Kane, everything. That's something they have to figure out for sure, Matthew. And then who they goes? Always looking for the team guys have a lot of prospect. Like Carolina, New Jersey, Los Angeles King, Detroit, Anaheim. Those kind of teams, they have a lot of things, and they have a lot of tools to trade to the Chicago Blackhawks. They are really the one they could look about that one, for sure. Be another excellent take, Coach. You're rocking today. Take some up, Mr. Coach. Ken, contract with the Shock is still not null or void. He still have 2-3 years left. I said, what happened there? I don't know, William, about this. I think this contract should be done already, William, with the Sharks. Because I will tell you why I said that. Now, I could be wrong here, William, because that's shocking. I heard this one. That's the first time for me the contract is still good. Because, William, you cannot have 2 contracts in NHL. It's impossible to have 2 contracts. Like, you can be with Chicago at $4 million, and you can have another contract with the Flyers at $2 million. So, I would like to hear more, William, about this, or if you know somewhere I can pick it up, this one, William, that would be interesting. Now, if you talk about buyout, that's another story, William. So, the only thing I would say to you, let me check about this for San Jose. I would look what they have here, William. If you have a website, you can get all the buyout. He's not on the San Jose Sharks at all. Not at all. That's what I'm curious about what you said. I don't say you're wrong. I would love to hear more about this one over there. Because when you look, if you have a buyout, William, all right, example, Ryan Sutter, William, he got a buyout. So the team would buy, they would give him the money they deserve, right? And then they get the money also from Dallas Star, the players. That's just normal. But that team penalized, and they get the also salary cap about that one there, William. Body check is on the course of the way, not boarding, hiding defensive player into the board from behind. So Krieger is bad. Trouba / is on teammate. Watch the game. It's okay, Coach. I don't feel you were against me. You all gave a legit explanation. It's only saw the end of the result. You're right. Missed down. Not a problem. Given the state of Chicago team, how could they just not trading Kane and Taze for prospect and pick? The only thing I know they will say that, you know, the AD credit to keep their players and everything. It's like Pittsburgh with Crosby, Malkin, Letang, and everything like that. That's the only thing I would say. If you said between both of them, then maybe we keep Kane and we let go Taze. I think Taze will be the one would be out. But if they really want to dive in or that direction to go deep and rebuilding, like Detroit did, right? Or like they did 15 years ago, they will have to trade everybody. And that's including Kane, Taze, and DeBrincat. But I feel like DeBrincat, geez, you rebuild with him. I don't know, but I could be wrong here. Been in Germany, Frankie. Hopefully an amazing, great trip, Mr. Frank. I say cause respect, opinion, always to learn. Mr. Alan Barnes, welcome aboard. You're welcome, Peter. Steven is Nagel Nyland, most 8 players said he think they try to hurt people. Renault. Johnny Red, as a fan, that was a disgrace to see. Johnny said, I would like curious what you're talking about, Johnny. I saw that spin punch on the temp of a fan. Yeah, I heard this. I didn't see it, honestly, but it was on my Twitter. Thank you, Johnny. By the way, now I got it. What you want to say? Welcome aboard, by the way, Johnny. About that, Coach. You said Drouin is good at skating and hockey, but Israel showed to opposite. Not really, Renault. And yes, at some point, all right. Everybody have a potentially expectation. Drouin have an average 50 points per game per season at that moment, Coach. You can be a great skater, you can have a great hands, you can have a great vision, you can have an IQ, but again, you don't reach the statistically, you reach the potential is. The wrong side of Drouin is not physical, he does not go corner, does not win the battle, and he don't go to the traffic. But on the flip side, skating is great, you have a good hockey sense, great vision, he can pass the puck, but is limited because he does not pay the price for other things he has. That's what he got. At 15 goals per year, he could maybe reach 120 one day, but he's going to get, 30 assists per year, 35, a great year, 40, but that's what you get. A 45 point to 60 point with Drouin annually if you play 82 games per year. It can be a little bit up and down, but that's what you get at the end of this career, You're going to see a guy about 48 point average per year to 52. That would be my expectation. Jose, Cole, if Toronto made a deal with Chicago with Marechek and Abriz, who would Chicago trade back? I don't know what he can back. Marechek have not a big value, Jose, as the goalies. So you don't expect. Abriz guy, it was just a 4-round pick around Abriz. So you don't get a lot in return. I will have to go deep on the roster, but he could be a guy play on the third line. He could be a defenseman, maybe play on the second pairing or third pairing, Jose. That would be the max you can get. If you talk about pick, you're going to pay a lot if you gave a second-round pick. I will go with a third-round pick and maybe a prospect B, something like that, Jose. Because Marechek is a goaltender number 2, and Abriz, like I said, is a 4-round overall pick. So that would be on. It should be better for them. Live. I hope he goes there. It's funny, Johnny, you said that, Johnny, because I try to not involve myself in those kind of conversations, Johnny, on Twitter. And someone mentioned this, Johnny, this morning, and I said, if I'm the New York Rangers, I would take a name, the name is out, everything, and I would ban him completely at the Madison Square Garden. That's funny you said that, Johnny. It was my reaction earlier, and I'm absolutely right about that. Coach, could you still check Drouin for 10 minutes at night in the NHL? Could you still check Drouin for 10 minutes at night in the NHL? I'm not sure your question. Could you still check Drouin? Can you explain a little bit more, Renaud? I just wish they have took at the infodage et Trouba is a headhunter. Why is no one thinking about Senko spinning a lefty? That's Johnny, I will say to you about this one, Johnny, is I heard this morning about this. I did not have no time to watching this. I saw that at the last, I read about this morning 2 times, Johnny, but I did not see the video about that one over there. But a comment was get out this morning, Johnny, for sure. All the lefty stock are surging today. Coach is started and CS saying him count is 27. I would be patient with Lafreniere. He does a couple of things for sure. He play maybe his best hockey right now since he's in the NHL. You still have to see what he's going to reach. Can he become a 60-point guy in the NHL? Can he become a 70-point in the NHL? Can he score 25 goals every single year? He have all the tools. Can he does this constantly in NHL to become that kind of player? Like Kako, like Shedil, young players, and everybody take time to emerge and reach their full potential, Renaud. Until I see it, I will see it. I will approve it. But until then, Renaud, you have to wait what is potential. And I always said, guys, I always gave them 5 years minimum. Let him to go at 23, 24 before you really see what he look like. And Lafreniere, is it another Purgijavi? Is it another Kako? Is it Troy Terry? Is it a guy who explodes at 23 and then he become for many years after that? That's we don't know yet, Renault. Right? Play third line, play 13 minutes per game. It has a game, some good stuff, but how long? I'm not sure. You're welcome, Mathieu. Anytime I'm here, that's what I love to do. Chicago trade the Brinkat. I truly believe the Hawks fans are shit to burn their Hawks shot. This will be absolute madness to do. Yeah, Francois, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I don't know what he will do that. Johnny Red backup show about 6 minutes. Why is these days a hard-hitting player is a head on target, but if he was on your team, you would love him. Mostly hit or clean it. Johnny, that remind me a lot of the player you don't like. People don't like Gallagher. People don't like Brett Marchand. Right? You never like a guy, he's good, but you would like to have on your team. That's just the nature of the sport, Johnny. And then like I mentioned earlier, he really played at the limit of everything. Like Scott Stevens did, and he may be suspended at some point, right? But for me, you have to think twice when you go on the right side, or if you go on the left side, because your person is a right defenseman. So, Johnny, you're absolutely right. By the way, Johnny, welcome aboard. If it's the first time, I think it's the first time in the morning. Thanks to be a part of the show, and hopefully see you again. You have a great knowledge about hockey. Assuming Pat Kane scores 7 points plus this season and where he play, what kind of money a time he will want his new deal? Yeah, that's a good point, Renault. $7-8 million, Renault. That would be the money I would give to him. If he's reached that kind of the point, Renault, I would not have no problem with that. 7.5, and I think with that kind of money he did already, it will fit with the place he wants to be, Renault. And I think it would be a great asset anyway. I don't follow my home team because they play my good point, Johnny. I agree. Simon is not a very clean player, as Peter August. He struggled a lot right now, honestly, about that. Who is the most underrated prospect? Who is the most overrated? Great question, Rick. First of all, thanks to be with us today, by the way. Underrated. Now, you have a few things, Rick, because we did not see everyone, right? But I still believe overrated Matthias Norlander at that moment. At that moment. Now, he had to show me more, but at that moment, I feel like we thought he's going to be better, and right now he's a little bit overrated on my eyes. The underrated, and Rick, is I'm going to give you at least 3 names. Kaden Cooley. The expectation is good, but I think Kaden Cooley could be better at what he is, Rick. Look what he's doing right now with WHL, Rick. The second thing I would say to you, underrated, is Harbor Ajak, Rick, for the Montreal Canadiens. We do not know how he's going to take. It would be me 2 years. And don't forget the name William Trudeau, Rick. William Trudeau. I just mentioned him right now. He's not going to be with Montreal next year. But Montreal Canadiens could get him in 3 years. And William Trudeau could be someone everybody was, what the heck's going on with him? So that's my 3 players right there. For that, I saw Mr. players slashing the Blues series, the back of the Blues. They tried to break his ankle. It's the Kashin. He smashed his stick on the ankle play, and that make room for the Blues. I like Toronto. I like the Abs. Cat. Thank you, Mr. Cat. Only Carolina and LANHAM make the playoff from the team you mentioned. Taste return should be above half of the cane. Yes, Renault. About this. The reason, you have to think about the prospect, Renault. So the list I give to you is about the prospect they have. That was my point behind that. Taste return should be half of the cane. Yeah, something like that about this, for sure. Cat skill. Just hey, Coach Pierre Martin, welcome aboard. Adam Berger, welcome aboard from the Vegas Golden Knight. Thanks to be with part of the show. NHL breaking news. In top 4 coach for Vegas are Trotz, Cassidy, Montgomery, and Target. About that, good morning, everyone. Mon ami, Ren Miller will have his number reserved for the rafter next season along the ASEC and next to his NHL. Thanks so much for the breaking news. Rick Miller talked about the Sabres earlier this morning, but now it makes sense to me because that news coming now a reality. Thank you, NHL, to let us know. Mr. Matz, welcome aboard. Thank you again for your super chat last night, Mr. Matz. Thank you for being a part of the show. I want to see Drouin with a brand new wrist before I ask him. Last year was hurt. He could see he has no power or his wrist shot. Great point, François, for sure, about this. Who is the more underrated prospect is the most underrated? I'm sorry, I was behind everything, Rick. I've just answered to you. Hopefully, you got it. François Drouin is playing the paycheck, that's all. Jordan Harris overrated. Pulling is under. About that one over there. Pierre-François, Pierre Drouin n'est pas aussi pourri que le monde pense, pas de sa faute si Bergeron a échangé sur pour ses services. And again, François et Pierre, it's all about the expectation. You know, if you expect Coffee to score 60 goals and he get only 28, that's a bad year. If you expect Drouin to be 100 points like Huberdeau, that's a bad expectation. So you have to go with each players. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Like Anderson supposed to score 30 goals. He did not score a lot of goals last year. So you have to give, honestly, the best way you describe a players, close who they are. And that's what the way you expect about that. I think Drouin again, 15, 20 goals, 40 assists per game, per year, total 60 points, 55 to 65. That's Jonathan Drouin. He never reached that level, but with time, 2 years, he did not play well with injuries. So, risk last season, the year before with a mental illness, everything he got, and now he may be back again. But time, I think his biggest enemy for Jonathan Drouin, guy, is himself. It's management, is emotion. How many times you saw him fighting with Dominic Charm all year long in the practice? Now fighting, like not fight like this, but screaming back and forth or unhappy at the practice and everything like that. For a reason, I don't know. But you have to dive in on the players. I would love to invest my time on the Jonathan Drouin. I would love to sit with him and explore everything with him. Jeez, I would love that one. Terrific is Jose. Hope your neck is too big full, my friend Jose. And quarterfinal, thanks so much, RJ, for the update. Watch October game, put on Rangers on the YouTube. Watch any Rangers game. Ce jeu is coming. Pierre, Drouin depuis 2 ans est un pissou. Pierre, it's again, Pierre Martin, Drouin is not a physically a player, go physical. You know what I mean? He's not physical. That's not you. If you expect Drouin to fight Pierre or go in the corner and get out the puck like Chris Kreider or Palat, but that's not a player you're looking for. That's the wrong way to reevaluate a players. That's not he is. That's not he does. I did not see Tyler Toffoli and the playoff with Calgary to win the battle and go in the corner and try to create like Palat. I didn't see it from Toffoli. But Poland is a bit overrated. Rand Poland, Pierre, he's not over. Again, guys, he's a 25 overall pick first round. Don't expect too much as a 25 overall pick to become a top 6 in NHL. I'm coming with a value of each pick in NHL. It was a great works by someone, and I'm finishing to learning about those values, and then I will show to you guys, possible tonight, how do you qualify a pick, a 16, a 17, a 20, a 25. Exemple. Drouin n'a jamais été un chevalier sans peur, sans je rapproche. Quand Montréal est décidé, je suis sans quoi. Trudeau scored a beauty last night in our tap. Trudeau, guys, he's going to get that. I said Norlander overrated and Exxon underrated. We are on the same page. Rick, Trudeau was a star last night. I wish I could see those games, guys. I don't know time. I wish. Là, on commence à avoir des joueurs avec lesquels Drouin pourrait flirter. Elle a les chances pour des peanuts dans ce gars contre des peanuts avec le résultat final. Drouin will have a career year this year. Why not contract year? It would be interesting how he's going to respond. Frank, his contract experience, so best scenario is the pay up. Good point about Mr. Plav et trade him. Trade deadline, Renault, Pierre, Rick, and ENORTAP. We all agree with if we trade him at the trade deadline, and hopefully at the trade deadline, he have a good year. That would be the best thing. Real Del Prim in the house. Baron, welcome aboard, Baron. Long time we did not see you around, Mr. Baron. Thanks to be a part of the show. We're getting there, Mr. RG, as you see. Jack Coley, overrated, Brooke, and Norlander. ENORTAP. Mr. ENORTAP, we are always see the same thing. I would just say to you, Brooke is not on my list anymore. But you're absolutely right about this. I love it. No, Coach, I would never expect Drouin to be a fighter or a tough guy, but I expect him to be able to stand his ground like other players. He's not inside his natural, Pierre Martin, obviously. You know who you remember? Guys, and I know, Pierre, you're my age, and ENORTAP remember, I'm sure, and François, guys. And I'm going to be careful here. Don't say something after I was going to tell you that. Just on the physicality of the players, I'm going to compare him. Not on the talent, where because another player scored a lot of goals in the NHL. But it reminds me a lot Pierre Larouche in the past. I know you're going to kill me. Listen, it's not about the goal I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way he played. Drouin and Larouche, they are similar. Where Larouche, he was like hiding behind everybody else something. So don't take it like I said, oh, Coach just said Drouin is look like Larouche. I'm just talking about the physicality of the players. I'm laughing because I think it's a good one for me about this one over there. Anderson has been expected underwhelming, but at least he leave his mark at the game with size and speed. It's funny, Renaud, you said that. And I know you guys, you love Montreal, right? If you take Josh Anderson, let's go with Josh Anderson, guy. Every 10 games, Renaud, he said, yeah, but Ali, he marked his game with size and speed. How many games on 10 games he played with speed, physicality, he scored goal, and he make an impact on 10 games? And then do it again, the same exercise for the next 10 games. And then do again the same exercise for the 10 games. And then do the same 10 games and give me the result at the end on percentage. You'll be shocked if you tell me over 70%. It's going to be more close, 60%. I believe for me, is only play 2 games on 3 the way he play. And he's losing after that couple of games, it disappears. I'll give you a great example. Remember when Martin St. Louis show up, the line Anderson, Caulfield, Zuski? Which one of the 3 disappear after 7 games, 8 games? Anderson. Zuski continues to produce and Caulfield score more. But Anderson disappear. That's how you do your evaluation for players. You have to go on data, analytic, and analyze each one of them. What is their impact? How they create? With who? How they make it? Why not? Why all the things like that? I know I'm completely right now left and right. Good afternoon, Coach. I love this show. Watching from Oklahoma. Thomas Cook, welcome back, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, I coach again the Quad City Malars, and then they play again the Oklahoma also, long time ago. Sonny's ground, make a good pass. Can't really see drama one month, try to win at the deadline for the good season. Francois, you know, was good in Ghana. Yes, of course, yeah, La Roche for the way he played. Yes, Francois. To want to make how much money for season, not worth it. $5 million. La Roche was worth for every penny. About that one there. On the score website, May 22 said Shark will not terminate a Kane contract until its bankruptcy is outgoing. That's a good question, William, because he's not on San Jose Sharks. I will do more search about this, William, because I'm really curious about this, William, by the way. Thanks for sharing with me. I passed the time, guys. I'm behind. I'm supposed to be here. And I forgot everything. So now I'm supposed to be here because it's time for what, Coach? It's time for the quiz. We passed the time because we love talking about hockey.
Oh, my God!
Let's make this something fun today again. One more time before the end of the week. Wish you everybody good luck for the quiz of the day. Few people win this week. Congratulations. It's easy. 3 questions. Today is about the season 2021-2022. Easy one. 3 questions about something happening in the season. Some of you could have the answer right away in your head.
Oh, my God!
Let's see what happened. In question number 1, guys. Last year in the NHL, he was the longest one in days. So from the beginning of the first game of the season, October 12th, how many days it took to finalize this season? The days are 202 days. This is the longest one in NHL. Never crossed before the 200. What is the answer? Under, over, or exact? Thank you so much, Peter. And B, Mr. B, what is your answer, everybody? How many days we got in NHL this year? The number is 200 then. We have RJ. We have Kelly over. Thank you, Kelly. RJ exact. We have 2 good answers only. What's going on here? Mr. B, get over. Here we go. William over. Renault under. Thank you, Renault. John Gregor over. Thanks, Johnny. And Matthew over. We'll see if we have other people. Peter under. How many days it took season to finish? Jose Duarte over. And we have Peter August exact. Francois, damn, I have to go. Good luck all. Francois, not problem. I'll see you next time. Here we go. The answer this one, guys. I think ENORTAP, Miamo are not around. Oh, ENORTAP over. Sorry about that. Peter, I got it. And that's it. Here we go. The answer this one.
Oh, my God!
Rencat, Nancan said over. It's exact, ladies and gentlemen. So only Peter, August, and RJ win the first question of the day. 202 days. He was a good answer of this question. Guys, it was the first time in NHL there was the longest season at 202 days. So congratulations, everybody, on that one over there. Only Peter and RJ win the first question.
Oh my God!
Question number 2. All right. How many different players score 20 goals or more this season? The number is 138 different players score 20 goals this year in NHL. Is it under, over, or exact? William, thanks and that. Kelly said. Here we go. 138 players. Under, over, exact for 20 goals this season. Renault said under. RJ over. Kelly over. John Grega exact. Jose Duarte over. B over. No, under. Sorry about that. John Grega over. Got it. Exact. This. I'm saying I be again, Mr. William. And Pierre over. We have ENORTAP under. We're missing Peter August exact. And I miss Matthew under. And Nyan Cat. Nyan Cat, please give you answer. You're the only one I don't get so far. Nyan Cat. I give you 5 seconds to give us an answer. That's 3. That's 2. That's 1.
Oh my God!
The answer, ladies and gentlemen, if you said under, you win this answer. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with a good answer after 2. So 6 of you have 1 good, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you have 0. Nyan Cat, it just show up with the A. Congratulations, Mr. Cat.
Oh my God!
It is what it is, right? Here we go. Question number 3. How many goalies the NHL team use all together this season? The number is 118. Do you believe we got 118 goalies in NHL this year? Under, over, or exact? Good luck. Under, RJ. Thank you, RJ. Always fast on his answer, RJ. Does not wait. Jose, exact. Jose, play for 0-3 possible. We'll see if he's right or not. Mr. BA is at over. We have Renault over. We have John Grega over. We have William is still William decided to go with his with B all day long. We have Pierre Martin under. We have Cat exact. We have Kelly over. We have under. All right, got it. Cat ENORTAP set over. Peter August set over. Matthew SLATER set under. And that's what I got. That's what we got, everybody.
Oh my God!
Some of you is going to win today because you have all different answers. But if you did B over with 119, you win the contest. And that's happening, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the day are Mr. B. Acker. We have Renault. We have ENORTAP. And finally, we have Peter August with 2 good answers. Congratulations for each one of you. And many of you have 1 point, and we always like the one did not do well. We love you because we love you. We want to mention you did not do well today, but we love you. So, Jose Duarte and also Pierre Martin, not very good today. William, no, you should not buy because of today about this one over there. RJ got 2 and I got 1. You're absolutely right about that one there. Thank you so much for your participation today. We passed the time, but I think it was a great show today. Hopefully you enjoy it. Before you leave the building, don't forget to click on the likes. But we want to remember, just here to try likes. Andy, peace, my friend. High five with me. Thank you so much, Andy. I wish you an amazing blessing, but don't forget, you have what?
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
You have greatness inside of you, but we love you. We want to remind you, of course, be well, be healthy, find a way. We are back at 6 o'clock with ENORTAP tonight, and we do the prediction of the weekend. So be careful, you have to come back. It will count on the leaderboard. So tonight, 6 o'clock with ENORTAP, we do the prediction of the game Saturday. It counts from Monday to Friday. So coming back for the prediction tonight, guys. We'll look forward to see you tonight. Until then, have an amazing, great afternoon. Be well, be healthy. Find a way not only donate your day, but find the way to donate what? To 2022. We love you, friends. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Thank you, RJ. Have a good one, Kat. Thank you, Jose. Have a great day, Matt. Renaud. Absolutely right about this. Cruz the Ghoul. Hey, my friend from UK. Don't forget to click on the likes. Cruz. Having a great afternoon. BA, we love you, buddy. Thank you. AK, thanks so much. Kelly, enjoy your day. Pierre Martin. Have a good one. William. ENORTAP, see you later. Jean Gregor, always a pleasure. Who be the coach of the Panthers, Thomas? Oh, that's a good one, Thomas. You have to think about someone who worked with the Columbus Blue Jacket. Thomas. Something we need to look more. Real deal. Thank you so much. Bonne journée, mon Pierre. Awesome, Mr. BA. Very kind of you.